Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you my running shoe rotations. Stay tuned. I'm making this video because I have friends on Strava that's asking me what shoes I use for different runs. I'm not a very good fast runner. I'm pretty new to the sport actually. I've started running since 29 of March this year, 2020. So I am using 5 pairs of running shoes now for my different runs: 5k runs, 10k runs, math runs, easy day runs, and some fast speed runs, and of course 21k half marathon runs or long distance runs basically. So yep, let's dive into it. My 5 pairs of running shoes in my running shoe rotations are ASICS GlideRide, Adidas Adizero Pro, Adidas SL20, New Balance 1080 V10, and last but not least, my New Balance FuelCell TC. These are the 5 running shoes that I have in my running shoe rotations. Well, you may notice actually on Strava I do have another pair of running shoes, not within my 5 pairs of running shoes in my running shoe rotations. Over here, the Nike Zoom Fly 3. The reason why I decided to retire the shoes is not because that it has worn out. It's more of not really suitable for my feet, my feet, especially my left foot. Has a lot of blisters on my toes, and I feel that I had enough of these shoes. So yeah, decided to retire them. Still look new though, but okay, my SL20, longest serving shoes in my running shoe rotation, 299 km in this shoe. Like I say, I only started running 29 of March this year. So the SL20, I'm running in US size 11. So this pair of shoes weigh in my size 243 grams. 243 grams in my size. And let me see, let's look at the details of the shoe. Let's look at the stack height of the shoes. Heel, we are looking at 24 mm heel, 4 foot 14. We have a midsole drop of 10 mm. This shoe is running on the Continental rubber outsole, and my shoe of course is a black color shoe with gold trimming on the outside of the midsole. Yep, the SL20, in my opinion, I'm not a very fast runner. I've just started running, so I think this shoe suits me well for my 5k runs and my 10ks as well. I used to run 21 in them. I feel it is very taxing to my ankles and my knees as well. Maybe because of the stack height of the shoe, and maybe because I'm still not conditioned to run long distance. So yeah, this shoe didn't help me with my longer runs. Maybe when I strengthen my overall, or improve my overall conditions, my legs, then maybe I can The SL20 is still for sale. We can still get them in our running shoe stores. So if you're not thinking, or if you are not looking at carbon plated shoes, I think this is a pretty lightweight and good shoe to run in for 5Ks and 10Ks. So yeah, for me, this will be my 5K, 10K running shoes to go for. This shoe is only 258 grams in my size 11. My next shoe, my Adizero Pro, Adidas Adizero Pro. So this is the Adidas carbon plated shoe. They call the carbon plate inside, I think, Carbon X or something like that. So with this very transparent, very clear meshing, it is definitely very breathable. In fact, I've done my fastest run, 4 minute 32, 5K speed run in this pair of running shoes. Like I say, I'm not a very fast runner, I'm still very new, but I like running shoes. So this is definitely a pair of running shoes to go for. The stack height, let me see. Okay, we're looking at 21.5 mm at the heel. We're looking at 12 in the front, and of course the whole drop is 9.5 mm drop. So yeah, it is definitely the shoe to go for if you have the budget. I think it is a good investment. We are looking at also at the rear, because I studied this shoe quite a while before it came to our shores, Singapore. So it has got the Boost midsole and also the light stripe midsole. So well, if you look at the shoe, if you go to the running shop and look at the shoes, this shoe, sorry, you will see that the Boost foam actually may go to the, it goes to the front. So I'm not too sure how far it goes to the front, but definitely the rear is the Boost and the middle part of the midsole here is the light stripe. But again, like I say, I'm not too sure how far it went in to the front. So yeah, it took a while for me to actually find the softness in the shoe. Of course, this stack height is not that high, so you do not expect a lot of comfort running in this shoe. But actually, after my 5K run, then I realized that the shoe kind of softened up. So I'm looking forward definitely running in this shoe again. So maybe I will put it up on Strava again after my second run in this pair of Adizero Pro. Yeah. Next, we have New Balance 1080 V10 FreshFoam. So this pair of running shoes, I enjoy running in this pair of running shoes. I think it's the very large footprint on the shoe. Let me just take my SL20. You can compare, you can take a look. This has a very big, very large footprint, right? From on your toe box area here and your heel area here. So it is a very, to me, it's a very stable shoe to run in. We are looking at 306 gram, 306, my size 11. It is a very soft shoe to run in now. FreshFoam, I think it lives up to his names. It's pretty soft to run in. Initially, when I gotten this pair of running shoes, I feel that it is pretty stiff. So I was a bit worried that it may not be as soft, or rather, for me to run my long distance or to do my long distance run in these shoes. That's why I was a bit worried. So as time progresses, as this shoe as you kind of break in the shoe, it is really soft to run in. So because I do have a few other shoes, so this pair of running shoes actually becomes my math shoes. So because I'm doing math training as well, so this pair of running shoes is my daily go-to math shoes. And of course, the stack height is good, and of course, I would think that the the rebound is also not too bad. Yeah, not as stiff as those carbon plated shoes, but I think it is still quite decent. Of course, the tread wear, it is very thick. There a lot of the thickness of the tread area with the wear. I think this shoe can go a very long distance. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite shoes, and yeah. So math for my math runs. Okay, next we have this ASICS GlideRide. This is the most eye-catching shoe that I have, and on Strava there are many friends on Strava actually commented on this shoe as well. They are saying that this shoe looks awesome. The color looks nice. Well, okay, this shoe, my size, is by far the heaviest in all the shoes that I have. We are looking at 326 grams. This shoe is on the heavy side, definitely heavy side. Well, the overall, let me see, the heel to toe offset 5 mm, so it's a very flat shoe. It's a very even stack height shoe from heel to toe, 5 mm. Yeah, okay. This shoe, I bought this shoe because there is a rocker plate. I think this is the rocker plate. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. If you want, you can leave a comment down below. This rocker plate actually kinds of act like the carbon plate in those in my other carbon plated shoes. So it is pretty stiff compared to my FreshFoam. So this is a pretty stiff shoe. I find this shoe initially when I wore this shoe, I find it a bit weird on my calves. It kind of, like I said, it kind of gives me the impression that you are really, rocking from your midfoot area to your forefoot, and then there is this drop. So it kind of helps you to toe off when I'm wearing this shoe. So it kind of strengthens my calves over time, and it really helps me to run midfoot, forefoot, more forefoot than midfoot now if I'm in this pair of running shoes. So yeah, I'm quite surprised with the technology in this GlideRide. So definitely a shoe to go for, and I think that you won't regret. But okay, as for the uppers, I do have some concern because well, in Singapore the weather is hot. It's mostly warm, so the uppers is not as breathable as compared to even this 1080 V10. Although when you look at it, it kind of shows that this ASICS GlideRide gives you better uppers in terms of breathability, but I find it a bit warm to run in this shoe. So yeah, apart from that, no complaints. I definitely will want to try running 21k in this GlideRide. So yep, good shoe. Oh yes, like I said, if you're trying to train for forefoot tip off or forefoot strike, then I think this is a very good shoe to go for. Okay, moving along. Last but not least, my fifth pair of running shoes, the New Balance FuelCell TC. TC stands for Training Competition. I think for me this is this, if I were to go for competition, this will be the shoe for me. Long distance run shoe, 21 half marathon, 21k. I can't do a 42 yet. So yeah, full marathon, nope. But 21k, yes, this is a very good shoe to run in. Carbon plated, very stiff compared to the GlideRide. Yep, this stiffer, definitely. Very breathable uppers and a very cooling shoe to run in. And in fact, I've done my first half marathon distance in this pair of running shoe. And you can look at the FreshFoam. It is really like FreshFoam. You can see the compression. My goodness, it is so soft. And you can see the crease forming up already, right? So yeah, it is definitely a very soft landing, right? So yeah, as for the outsole, initially when I got this shoe, I feel that the outsole is actually, what is the word to use? Inverted compared to this outsole track pattern. So my concern is, like, I'm not too sure if it is really that durable compared to this kind of track pattern, you know. So after my 21k run, after my half marathon distance run, it is still very yeah, there's almost no wear. I don't see any wear on the shoe, on the outsole. So I think it will definitely go a long distance in this shoe. And okay, this because I like I say, I've just done my half marathon distance, I think one week ago. So I can really feel the compression, and when I toe off, I do have that feel of the rebound, or rather the reaction of this carbon plate reacting to my input during the whole running gait cycle. So from my mid-foot, forefoot, and when you toe off, it gives you the kind of push, moving you forward. So yeah, this is the shoe that I kind of really enjoy running in, and definitely a go-to shoe if you have if you think that it is within your budget. So this is a shoe that I think it is definitely, yeah, it's a must-have for long distance run for me. Yeah, so I use this GlideRide to train for my forefoot strike, right? So and I apply it in this shoe. So at least when I run in this FuelCell TC, I am also trying to run forefoot strike. So that hopefully it gives me that kind of reaction that I want from this carbon plated shoe, and to propel me forward, and hopefully better my running time, better my pace. Yeah, so this is definitely one of my favorite shoes. Right. Coming back again to summarize everything, okay? My go-to shoe for math will be this guy here, the FreshFoam 1080 V10. So this will be my go-to math shoe. The GlideRide, since this will be my training shoe for my forefoot strike. So this shoe, I actually classify it under my higher heart rate math training, which is 139 plus 5. If I'm feeling good, feeling fresh, and I'm feeling good to go, so this will be the shoe that I use for my math training. And of course, moving forward, I also want to try this shoe in a half marathon distance run. So this guy, Adizero Pro, latest edition in my running shoe rotation. So This shoe again, I will, once I feel that I am strong enough to take on another 5k challenge, my own personal 5k challenge, to try to better my time, my 5k timing. So this will be the go-to shoe for me. I will definitely use this shoe to go for my fast runs, 5k runs, 10k runs. I hope to also better my timing, my 10k timing with this pair of running shoes. So looking forward. Okay, last but not least, we have the SL20. So this shoe, I will do it for my 5k runs, my 10k runs, maybe to, you know, train up. No, I won't say train up. I will say for my 5k and 10k runs, if I don't really want to run in my Adizero Pro, I will probably, I'll probably use this shoe to do my 5k, 10k speed runs. Like I say, if I have enough confidence to do a better timing, then probably I'll use this Adizero Pro. Alright, okay, there you have it. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. You can head on to Strava and take a look at my profile. There you can see the different shoes that I use for different runs, math runs, 5k runs, half marathon distance run. You can take a look at the shoes that I use there. So yeah, I'll put a link down below in the subscription box. If you have any comment, please feel free to leave it down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up. If you want to see future videos, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.